Hey everybody, this is Captain Yeet here for you, celebrating the 7th anniversary of Mortal Kombat 11. This is not my gameplay. This gameplay specifically made by CJR Gaming. This is of all of the fatal blows of all the base roster characters in the DLC. This is CJR Gaming's video. I'm going to put the video link in the comments, so let's get into celebrating the 7th anniversary of Mortal Kombat 11. Now, Mortal Kombat in general, I never really got into it that much. I've always known of Mortal Kombat ever since I was a kid, but I never actually looked into the lore of all the characters or anything. I just knew kind of the basics of it. And I remember when Mortal Kombat 11 was first revealed with Raiden fighting Scorpion. I thought it looked really cool. I didn't really keep up with the news cycle. I did see trailers every now and again and ads for it and like story like moments. Well, not story moments, but story trailers and stuff. I just see it every now and again because some of my friends are really big into Mortal Kombat, and one of my cousins is too. So he'll send me some stuff and I'll look at it, and it looked interesting. This time travel plot of all these characters coming back to life with Chronica that can manipulate time. The graphics looked really beautiful. It's Mortal Kombat, so all the gory stuff that they always do in the trailers, I'm like, geez, man, this goes crazy. Then eventually, after the game came out, all the DLC was getting announced. And when the DLC was getting announced, I was like getting hyped for the DLC, even though I didn't play the game. But some of these DLC characters went dummy. Like, come on, you got Spawn. Well, they announced Spawn. I was going wild. I wish Spawn was in Injustice too, though. I wanted him to talk to HB, but Spawn was really cool. RoboCop, the Terminator, Joker, yo, like they were going crazy with the DLC for this game. I remember when Joker first got a little tease for it. My friend, well, not my friends, but I saw some people get mad at his design. I saw that they changed the design. They didn't change it that much. It was just his face people didn't like. I remember I did really like Scorpions and Sub Zero's base design. Like their base designs were like so dope to me. But eventually, after years, Mortal Kombat 11. Well, oh yeah, wait. Actually, before I forget, I do want to mention this. The logo of Mortal Kombat 11, I love it so much because the 11 is in between Mortal Kombat with the L and the K. Like, come on, that was cool. I don't know whose idea was that. They need a raise. That's such a cool little detail. I love it. Every time they do that when they just show Mortal Kombat, then the ones pop up. That is so cool. I love that. I know it's like simple, but that's really cool to me. But anyway, eventually after a few years later, Mortal Kombat 11 was like dirt cheap. Like the Ultimate Edition for that and Injustice 2 will always go on sale for dirt cheap all the time, like back to back. And one day I saw it for like maybe $15 to $20 on the Xbox store, and I was like, I kind of want to watch. I mean, not watch. I kind of want to play because I never actually watched a playthrough. So I was like, I guess I'll play the game. So I bought it and I played it. I never, and the Ultimate Edition had everything. It had Aftermath, it had all the DLC, obviously the base game. I never beat the game though. Oh yeah, Rambo. I forget they had Rambo. That was that yo. They went dummy with this game with DLC. Sorry. Um, I played the game. I never beat the base story mode though, because the base story mode at the very end when you fight Chronica, geez, she was so annoying throughout the story mode. But that boss fight was so annoying too. Like she kept just rewinding time. It was kind of cool seeing like dinosaurs and stuff behind me, but kept rewinding time. Fatal blows didn't work on her. You couldn't grab her. Your combo always get dropped when you're fighting her. I'm like, oh my goodness, man, this is ridiculous. Obviously, I love the intros and outros. That's why I like Linoverm a lot for the intros and outros because how cool they look. And I love intro interactions and outro interactions too. Well, I don't think they have outros interactions, but I like the intro interactions a lot, and they do this a lot. Even all DLC had a lot of interactions with other characters and other DLC. Like that is so cool. I wish Street Fighter would do that, man. They have outro interactions in text boxes, but they didn't really have intro interactions. What I wish they would do. I wish they would do that. But sorry, I'm just getting sidetracked. But I didn't beat the main story mode because the Chronicle boss fight was so ridiculous. I've seen some videos on the Aftermath DLC where they go back in time to get Chronica's crown, to like end there messing with like main events that happen in the story mode. What that blue guy's name? When he got crippled, that was wild. My jaw dropped. And another thing that dropped my jaw was when what happened when they were going to fight Chronica's army. And while they were fighting Chronica's army, there was a few cool fight scenes. Obviously, it's Mortal Kombat, but I remember there was a boat they had to get on to get to the island where Chronica was, and the boat was sailing on a sea of blood. I think they mentioned like once or twice the sea of blood was bottomless. Now I kind of forgot that, but then almost said Kratos when Raiden was fighting against Gears, like Chronica's like right hand man. He can't die. Like no matter what you do to him, he can't die. I think he kind of dies in the Aftermath DLC, but the main storyline, he just can't die no matter what, right? So Raiden is fighting him. He beats him. He changes him up with the anchor of the boat. And Gears is like, no matter what you do, you can't kill me. And Raiden was like, yeah, I guess so. But I'll never see you again since this sea is bottomless. I was like, what does he mean by no way? And he just threw him in the bottomless sea of blood, tied up to the anchor. I started cracking up. I was like, ain't no way he just did that. I mean, he was a bad guy, so it makes sense, but I was just laughing so much. Like, he's never coming back out. That is hilarious. I hate the war because of what? Because Mortal Kombat X, I didn't, like I said, going into this, I didn't really know too much of the lore besides some of the basics. And I never really got into the story of Mortal Kombat until this and one, because I did watch the story for one. In Mortal Kombat X, what's funny is I forget if it was on the Game Pass or if it was a few free play days, but I did play it. I played it a lot online with my friends just fighting each other. But by the time I started to play the story mode, that first chapter fighting an evil Sub-Zero in a falling helicopter, they were going crazy. But I played that. But by the time I started to play the story mode, I think it was either taken off the Game Pass or it was either like I forget if it was like free play days or on the Game Pass, but either one, it was just taken off, so I couldn't finish it. But I knew some of the basics. Like this one guy, Sinnoh, was like, turning people evil. He was a really big bad. It took everybody to stop him. Cassie, Johnny's daughter, was able to beat him, which like finally, which is wild because she's like practically a normal human aside from the powers she gets from Johnny, but she was the one that beat him. And I knew Raiden turned evil, but I kind of forget about that all by the time I started to play Mortal Kombat 11. So in the very beginning, when he was like torturing Shinnok and like cut his head off, I was like, "What? What's going on?" I was like, "Raiden, this is Raiden doing this." That really surprised me. I'm like, "What is happening?" I completely forget about all that stuff in Mortal Kombat X by the time I started playing Mortal Kombat 11. That is so funny. And I think that's about everything with Mortal Kombat 11. Oh, no, 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 no. I do remember two more things before I ended. I know specifically one is Melina. I do like Melina. And I liked her design Mortal Kombat. Oh, hey, that was perfect timing. That was perfect timing. I liked her design in Mortal Kombat X a lot. And I remember playing Mortal Kombat X and she died to Devore. I hate Devore because he looks so disgusting. But I also hate it because he killed Melina. And she killed her in the most weird, unorthodox way by kissing her and giving her the bugs to kill her. I'm like, you couldn't bite her back, Melina, or nobody like what is happening? Like, the fact that she killed her was wild. And Melina wasn't in the base roster for this game. She was just talked about, I think, in some intros. That one intro was she like mimics Katana's voice is so funny. But yes, that one thing with she's not in the base roster. She's like mixing a few times in the intros. I think in Katana's friendship because there's like there's brutalities, fatalities, fatal blows. There's animaltalities. There's also friendships where you like don't kill them, but you do like a friendly thing. But in her friendship, Melina comes out in like a classic outfit, and she like does patty cake with her. But people were begging for Melina to be in this game because it's Melina. Everybody wants Melina to be in the game, and she was like one of the last few DLCs. I don't know if this is true, but I heard people were going so crazy to have Melina in this game that they were sending death threats to the developers, which sound wild, but I mean that's not really. When I say it's not nothing new, that's not downplaying how crazy that is to do because you shouldn't be sending death threats to anyone. Like, come on, that's being ridiculous. But oh yeah, I used to main Jax would have been in this game. His name's Jax, right? Yeah, yeah, Jax. Jax. I look up at the screen to see his name. I used to main him a little bit in the game. But they were sending death threats to her. I mean, death threats to the developers. Which, yeah, I've heard people send death threats all the time for such small things. I'm like, yo, I mean, obviously, I would like to have Melina in the game too, but you're just wilding out. Like, there was no need to do all that. But see, she got put in the game. She got put in the game, and she was in the base roster for one too. So I don't think they wanted to make that mistake again. Like people go crazy. I mean, it was a new timeline, but still, well, that makes it when he got crippled wild. And I think that's about it for everything I wanted to mention. Because I don't really have that much to say about Mortal Kombat 11 since I never played it that much. So I will probably re-download it again one day to finish off the story mode officially since I never actually beat it. Oh yeah, one thing I do want to say is a funny moment with my friend. So two of my friends, they love Mortal Kombat. They were playing it. And one of them haven't played it in a while because they were in an Xbox party. One of my friends, I don't want to say his name, 'cause I don't know if he wants his name out there, but I'll just call him I. I was like, hey, I haven't played this game in a while, but don't worry, I'll remember the controls once I'm beating you. I'm like, okay, this Joker. That'll be funny. Yeah, I think that is about everything I can remember from Mortal Kombat 11. Actually, before I end it, I'm gonna pause this video, and cause I remember I wrote down some things about some stuff I remember with Mortal Kombat 11. So I'm gonna look at the thing I wrote down, and if I said everything I wanted to say, then I guess that's about it. Cause like I said, I never really was into the lore that much, so I don't really have too much to say. I'll probably have a lot more to say when we do Mortal Kombat 1 for that anniversary. Oh, the video's over. Okay, I'm back. So two more things I want to bring up, technically three, is number one, I remember I was watching, I think it was the last tournament for Mortal Kombat 11 at EVO before Mortal Kombat 1 came out, and this dude was playing Fujin. He was just spamming this like air ball he could do. I'm like, what? They allowed us they allowed this? I didn't think they allowed spamming at EVO. I never saw spam before EVO before. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I saw that same, like, not the same exact character, but the spamming in Mortal Kombat 1. I'm like, what? They allow spamming? This is kind of stupid. And then the story mode, another thing I want to mention is I forget when, but they mentioned that was it Chronica, right? That he killed all the Elder Gods. I was like, what? Now I'm not too much versed in the lore, but I know about the memes and the Elder Gods. I'm like, the Elder Gods got killed, all of them. How were they able to kill them? And all of them? There was like what, six or something? How did what? That was crazy. I don't know if that's like a thing that can happen in lore. I don't know how mad people were at that. And we barely even got to see him too, which is kind of crazy. She was able to kill the Elder Gods. That really surprised me. And the last thing, Johnny's I think his fatality when he's like directing on set and he's like trying to punch your head off. That one had me on the floor laughing when I saw that for the first time. He kept punching you and they were like, cut, cut. Johnny was like, oh come on, what the? He was like, this guy, he doesn't know what he's doing. But yeah, that's about everything I get. So like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all later. Thank you all for watching. And thank you all. Bye.